Good morning and welcome to day number 14 of our celebration of Christ. We're in John chapter 1 and we'll be reading verses 1 through 14. And it reads, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, that was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name, which was born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." Our little single-serve meatloaves, this is going to go really quickly, and we're just going to eyeball everything. You can learn this method in your own if you're not familiar with eyeballing, or just estimating is a better word, I suppose. But we're going to simply mix up some things that's going to be absolutely delicious together. So first of all, we've got 1 pound of ground beef. It's your choice of what percentage ground beef that you like. You can also mix in some ground pork if you like that. Okay, and then we've got 1 beaten egg here. I'm just going to go ahead and add that egg. Just like that. And I've got a huge onion chopped up here, and we're just going to put about half of it in this and then half of it in our chili recipe that we're going to make. So about like that. And then our spices, we've got garlic powder, and we're just going to estimate, we're just going to guess here. Just whatever the spices you like, you might want to put a little more in. The spices that you're not quite sure about or might be a little strong, you might want to hold back on those. So this was garlic powder. This is oregano, dried oregano. Then we have onion powder. You can use whatever spice combination that you think would be good in this, whatever you like. And then some black pepper. And then I've got some sugar-free ketchup here. This is the Primal Kitchen brand. We've used this for a long time, and it's really, really good. Tastes just like ketchup. No funny business going on or funny taste at all. So again, we're going to just eyeball this. You don't want too much. You don't want to make it soupy, but you do want to have some of that flavor in there. And we're going to also use this sugar-free ketchup for our topping for our little meatloaves. Now we're going to stir everything up, mix everything up with our hands, clean hands. Get in there and just mix it up till it's well combined. Now, if you salt, you can certainly add salt here. And like I said, any other ingredients that you know that you like in a meatloaf. If you know, trying to keep it more toward the carnivore or meat-based meatloaf, then you'll want to keep that in mind. Our traditional meatloaves here have oatmeal. And so I don't use that at this time because we are trying to stick more to a meat base only kind of situation. But you certainly can. If you're not doing that, you can add a little bit of oatmeal, whole rolled oats, or some breadcrumbs, and that will be just fine. Meatloafs in our house gets a lot of attention. I've got meatloaf recipes in about every flavor you can imagine. All right, so now we've got it kind of mixed up. We're going to bring over our bacon pan. I've already greased it with some bacon drippings. And we're going to form this lump into 2 loaves as best that we can. So they'll be as equal as possible. But we're just going to kind of weigh it out kind of where you can see if they're close to the same size. And then all we're going to do is kind of smooth it out a little bit in between our hands. And we're going to form these cutest little meatloaves. We just enjoy these things. We got a big kick out of the first time I made them. Look at that. It's so cute. So just, and then place it in your bacon dish and go on with the next. I have a feeling this one's going to be a little larger than the first. Maybe I should, if it looks way larger, I'll pinch off some and put some into the other. I don't think it's going to be way too off. No, it's going to be about the same. Okay. So there's how that one looks. It's fine if the onions come out on top, that's fine. Okay. Now, when you have them about the way that you want them, we're going to put some finger holes in them. So this is the way I always do my traditional meatloaves. It just helps them to cook more evenly and more quickly. It also helps the topping, whatever kind of topping that you put on your meatloaf, it helps that topping to seep down into the meatloaf. So here we go. We're just going to poke some holes. About like that. I guess 6 is a good number. So there they are. All right. Now lastly, we're going to add that ketchup, just plain ketchup, the sugar-free plain ketchup to the top. I'm just going to drizzle some on and then spread it out. About like that. Then with the back of the spoon, I'm just going to smooth it out to where all the top of the meatloaves are covered with a little of that ketchup. Like I said, this Primal Kitchen ketchup is wonderful. It's absolutely delicious. Sorry about the noise. And that's how they look. Now they're all set for the oven. We're going to bake them in a 350-degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes until they register around 160 or 165 in the center of each meatloaf. And here they are right out of the oven, still sizzling. They are so adorable. Let me get them cleaned up a little bit for you. Here we go. They're like newborn babies. They have to be cleaned up and then they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so they are adorable. Smells so, so good. I'll give you several looks here. Perfect for a single serve. We won't be doing a taste test today because I am fasting, but don't they look so delicious? And I promise you, we've made these, had these, and they are absolutely delicious. So thank you for watching. I hope you'll try these little adorable single-serve meatloaves. See you guys in the next video. Take care now. Bye.